Listen, I really need you to hear this with an open mind. This is the part of feminine energy nobody explains right, and this is the reason why so many women attach to the wrong man. We have been taught to love with our hearts, and men have been taught to choose with their egos. And that difference is destroying women emotionally. I'm gonna break it down to you so it finally makes sense. Point one, humans choose what benefits them, but men do it louder. You go into relationships thinking, how can I love him? How can I show up? How can I make this work? Most men go in thinking, what do I get from this? Does she make my life easier? And does she make me feel like the man? Not because they're evil, but because they've been conditioned to be self-focused. Meanwhile, you were conditioned to be self-sacrificing. And that's why the dynamics feel unbalanced, because it is. Point number two, women attach through giving, men attach through investing. A woman falls in love when she gives, a man falls in love when he invests and sacrifices. A woman gets attached because she's pouring, a man gets attached because he's working. He is working and risking. That's why doing too much kills the attraction and why letting him lead builds it. And that is not my opinion, that is psychology. This is psychologically, biologically how we're wired. Point number three, when you do things for a man, he doesn't think she's amazing. He thinks, wow, I must be amazing if she's doing all of that for me. It feeds his identity, his storyline, his ego. One thing a man can never do is praise himself, honey. So the more you pour into him, the more he worships himself. But the more you pour into you, the more he worships you. And that part right there changes everything. Point number four, feminine energy is a nervous system state, not an aesthetic. When you're in your wounded feminine energy, you're anxious, overgiving, overexplaining, attaching to crumbs, needing validation, and chasing. When you're in your healed feminine energy, you're regulated, receptive, grounded, self-centered in a healthy way, focus inward, and not impressed by bare minimum. And that's why reflecting his effort back to yourself is powerful. It retrains your nervous system not to cling. Point number five, this is why you get obsessed and he gets comfortable. Because you're attaching through giving and he's attaching through earning. So while you're proving your worth, he's relaxing in comfort. But when you become the prize, when you become your biggest fan, he feels like he has something to rise to and conquer. He has a challenge. You're giving him a challenge. Men move to what challenges them, not what overpours. Point six, when you flip this dynamic, everything changes. When he does something thoughtful, instead of thinking, oh my God, this must mean something, you think, of course he did. I'm worth showing up for. When he puts in effort, instead of attaching, you reflect, I am the reason this effort is happening. That energy shifts you from obsessing to receiving, from chasing to choosing, from needing to knowing, and from worrying to regulating. And that's exactly where you want to be. Because this is when he becomes the one who's emotionally invested. This is when he gets addicted to you. This is when you get free. And that's exactly what you want. And if you're ready for that, check the link in my bio. It will help you. Check out the Feminine Reset. I worked very hard on this project, and I just added a few new things on there that I think you guys are going to really love. And I love you guys. I forgot the day of the week. But if you're ready for a reset, link is in the bio, and I hope this helped. Bye.